What is up, my crypto legends? How is everyone doing? Sorry about that. This time it was my computer. It wasn't the internet. It needed a nice refresh of everything because I've got a huge amount of tabs open. Let's dive in here straight into the content. I did press resume settings and it seems like I got the same settings from yesterday on the live stream. But anyway, who cares? Let's just take a look. Yo, guys, absolutely crazy. I've been talking here for 10 minutes and yeah, the microphone wasn't on. Oh my goodness. I've actually seen someone on YouTube do this not long ago. I'm not checking here the super chat. I'm just talking and talking without speak louder, says Mark Dirch. Oh my goodness. All right, guys. Yes. I'm going to go through the comment section right away. Oh my goodness. With the computer not working well, now not the microphone not putting it on. Oh my goodness. Right, let's go through here right away. Please move out of Spain. You got that right. Right, let's go. That's it. Fixed. It's done, guys. I'm going to say the exact same thing that I did say in the beginning, okay? Which is Bitcoin now hitting a major resistance zone, which is, you know, the this resistance from this ascending channel, as you can see, and probably we are going to get a rejection from this level. We do have this major daily level, like I was saying, all right, and pretty funny. I've been over 5 minutes, actually, over 5 minutes. Oh my goodness, the settings here on the streaming platform. Oh my goodness. Anyway. Let's go back from the beginning. Like I said, you know, the possibilities, you know, I'm looking for these resistance levels, looking for those levels for Bitcoin to get rejected, because is this a good shorting opportunity? In my opinion, it is right now, because we're hitting a resistance zone. We could get a little bit more volatility and have a correction. But also, you know, people are very, very bullish at the moment. Are we going to actually continue to the upside? Is this a good level to long? Well, not really, because, you know, you should have been longing, you know, all of this range, okay, these corrections. Right at this moment is not the best moment to long, in my opinion, because you're at the very, very top, okay, of this uptrend. So what if we do get that breakout, okay? Most importantly, where could the Bitcoin price stop? Where could we get that rejection? Where could we get a consolidation, a reaction in the price action, so we can take an opportunity trade? Well, I can see this major daily level. This is something that I was just talking about, all right, when I was in silent, which is absolutely crazy. If I zoom out, like I said, December of 2020, we have major daily closes and opens, all right over here, as you can see. Okay, these levels have been very much respected. If I go to the 1 hourly chart, fast forward after 2 years, you can see that these levels have been pretty much respected. It's this one and this one. We had massive downtrend here, as you can see, in June. All right, second week of June, we were going absolutely crazy here to the downside, actually slicing through these major levels. We sliced through this daily zone, got a resistance. Okay, we got resistance, broke the second daily level, and got beautiful rejection at this range. It's a major shorting opportunity right there. Major daily level, broke down, come back up, consolidate, continue back down. So this zone here that has been respected 2 times, this is the $22,800 range. If the price of Bitcoin goes up there, I mean, it's not 100%, but we should be getting some kind of reaction, of course, all depending on the power of the potential pump that can happen. But I am not, you know, speculating that we are going to go up there. I'm just saying, if we do go up there, this is a major zone that I would be interested in having a quick short day trades. It might be a scalp, it might be a day trade. I think it's maybe going to be more of a small swing trade. It might take a couple of days to have that correction here, looking at the 1 hourly chart. So that is a major resistance zone that I am looking for. Okay, but right now we are currently hitting resistance also. Like I said, we are hitting the high trend line, as you can see, and we could get that kind of correction. Has this been a solid breakout? Well, we haven't seen too much volume here. It is true that we are above the biggest point of control at this moment. We are basically at the value area high range. This is probably not going to be a successful breakout, and we are going to get that correction at this moment. It's a not bad idea to short this zone, in my opinion. It's not a bad idea. With tight stop losses, this doesn't look very healthy. It looks like it is getting exhausted, this kind of ascending channel, and looks like that we are looking for that potential correction here. So only if you have good risk management, the gains can be pretty good here on a potential short. let me go through the comment section right away. So that's Bitcoin. We got the DXY. You've got the Bitcoin dominance here, breaking out from this descending triangle that happened in May. Massive breakout. We were very much expecting a kind of rejection, a consolidation, or a rejection from this major level on the Bitcoin dominance to see a relief rally on altcoins, especially if Bitcoin does pump. Now, what is happening right now is that the Bitcoin dominance is hitting a major support zone. We broke this major pattern and we are getting the reaction of this resistance turning into support. We got this resistance right there from this wave acting as support right now. So the probabilities here, and actually the Bitcoin dominance continuing to the upside, is just very, very high to come back up and retest this zone and potentially break it. Now, this is not going to be good news for altcoins, of course. So, you know, I think the moment to long those altcoins, the moment you should have longed those altcoins was at this Bitcoin dominance major resistance, okay? And altcoins did pretty well after the 13th of June, right? Where we did have this major drop. This is when we saw the altcoins the last few days getting that relief rally, right? We have been seeing some altcoins popping. So best level to actually thinking into long altcoins, you know, these are the best two charts in my opinion to take a look at, you know, major altcoin longs or shorts. And also the DXY. DXY is also very, very important for me to see if it is good to long or short Bitcoin. When the DXY is looking bearish, of course, then you can see Bitcoin having a higher probability, all right, and being bullish. DXY is bullish, then it's not going to be good for Bitcoin. Well, same for altcoins. You need to take a look at Bitcoin, see if Bitcoin is bullish or bearish, and then Bitcoin dominance, because the Bitcoin dominance is if the Bitcoin dominance does look like we are going to get a big major bounce here on the Bitcoin dominance. It might take a few days, okay? It might take a few days. You might get a little bit of a momentum just like we did here, and then continue back up, guys. We've broken this major pattern on the Bitcoin dominance. Beautiful rejection here from this zone, as you can see right there. What is happening right there, right now, is that we're getting supported from the lower high trend line and also this major resistance zone, guys. So yeah, if this does look like it's gonna go up, Bitcoin dominance goes up, mainly altcoins go down, okay? Maybe if Bitcoin does have a little bit of bullish momentum, it might save some altcoins, but if Bitcoin goes down and Bitcoin dominance goes up, altcoins will bleed again, guys. So anyway, let me just go through the comment section right away. Your TA is the best on YouTube, says Mickey. Wow, absolutely insane. Thank you very much. It's not the best TA, actually. We try and, you know, look for trading opportunities and, you know, risk just a tiny bit of your portfolio, of your capital. Only risk 1 to 2, 3% is even a little bit too much. I know most of you watching here risk much more than that, okay, from your trading account. I've done that for many, many years, and yeah, it's not ideal, okay? I look to make several $1,000s a month. I'm not making hundreds of thousands or even tens of thousands, okay? I'm looking for that wage at the end of, you know, of the month. If you have an account of $50,000, you should be risking about $500, $1,000 per trade. I know many of you that have, I'm sure, that have a couple of $1,000 in your trading account risk more than $500 or $1,000 in one single trade. If you have 5,000, if you have $5,000 in your trading account and you are in a trade risking 500 to 1,000, it's too much, in my personal opinion anyway. So yeah, Waves is going bananas. Let's take a look at Waves right away. DXY is cooling off. Yeah, DXY is looking just consolidating from this range. We did get a beautiful rejection here on the DXY from this major trend line, okay, that we have been talking about. The trend line here from these higher lows. We broke down, retested as resistance, absolutely beautiful. We're kind of creating a double top scenario with some bearish divergence. So are we going to see a little bit of cooling off on the DXY? It might take a few days, it might take a few weeks. We might see a little bit of more momentum to the upside, but overall, I think we are going to be heading down in the next coming months. Okay, very, very likely, in my personal opinion. Now you can see here also DXY getting that, you know, major rejection, big consolidation. You know, you could assume that the price was going to get a major rejection from this zone and continue back down. This is why we've also been seeing some bullishness on Bitcoin, thanks to this kind of move to the downside from the DXY. Let's take a look at waves right away here for someone. Let's connect with the community and take a look at some altcoins. Waves going absolutely bananas. Yeah, Waves is a pretty cool project, but there is something about Waves that I didn't like this move. There was something going on. Okay, when an asset does this, it's a pump and dump, right? Pump and dump. Yeah, this is not. I don't know why this happened, but it's a little bit fishy. Pure manipulation here on Waves. Waves is going absolutely crazy. It's having some pretty nice bullish momentum. It's a really good project. It's been here for many years, and it's basically created a kind of a double bottom scenario right now. So the chances on Waves actually continuing to the upside, I think it's there very high. Very high. You know, you got a beautiful double bottom right there on Waves, major consolidation, and now it's just absolutely skyrocketing. To potential levels where we could get Waves. I mean, this is the thing. This is too volatile. This is not a crypto that I would be trading. I focus more on Bitcoin, you know, that maybe Ethereum, because these altcoins are very unpredictable movements to the upside and to the downside. They do not respect very much support and resistance levels, highly manipulated. So major level here where we could get that reaction on Waves. We just hitting the point 382 right now. We could get a small reaction from this level. It's not the strongest level here on the Fibonacci. We got 50% right over here from this major drop, which is actually where we do have resistance and support bounces here on the chart. As you can see, what level is this? This is the $7.80, $7.90 approximately. 785 to be more exact, is a big zone where the price of Waves could get a potential rejection. I would wait for a small consolidation, a little bit of few candlesticks of a reaction to potentially jump on a trade, because you do not want to short a huge massive pump, right? The same, you don't want to long a big aggressive falling knife, right? A big massive dump. So I would wait for a little bit of a reaction, okay, to see how we react at that level. Once we are having some hourly candles trying to break this zone, then this is the moment you want to take that decision. Are you going to risk some of your capital to take that shorting opportunity? Big zone here on Waves, but you could have assumed that potentially you could have had this bullish momentum here with this double bottom, okay, on Waves. So yeah, let's take a look here at the comment section. By the way, Waves can be traded on Bybit, okay? You do have the best bonus down below, which is up to $4,050 worth of bonus, and you also get 30 days free maker fee, okay? So you do not pay fees for 30 days, right? This is looking pretty good, guys, for a potential shorting opportunity. I might risk a small percentage of my capital to enter a short position here. Look pretty confident. It's at resistance levels. I do short resistance, I do not short support. So I'm going to enter in a small shorting opportunity right there. I think that we could see some rejection here on Bitcoin. If we start pumping a little bit crazy on above this range, I will be closing my stop loss here on the live stream, closing my position. Let's take a look. Thanks, you are back. Yes, I am. Yes, sir. Shiba Inu, Shib short. Let's take a look at Shiba Inu. Is Shiba Inu looking good for a short? I mean, right now, Waves is getting that small reaction to that 382 major fib level. Major fib level here, getting that reaction right now. We could see a little bit of an aggressive pullback on Waves, just hitting that 382 Fibonacci level. We do have consolidations right there. Look at this. We do have a major zone also right over here. Small reaction at that range. So it's a major level here. That's $7. We could be getting a pretty decent pullback here on Waves. Where to? Wow, well, this is pretty impressive. We got the 0.23236. Okay, another major fib level, very much respected. It's actually at the same level here where we do have a resistance consolidation, as you can see. So you have that price action to the upside, major consolidation at the 0.236, and you also have it here, right there, and you also have it right over here on the leg up. This level did get a reaction. We did get a reaction from this level. Of course, if you are shorting this, remember, you are shorting a major big pump. This is a little bit risky, okay? With the volatility from these altcoins, you know, you can get stopped out in seconds. But it does look like Wave could have a pretty decent correction here and maybe continue back up. You know, this pump is pretty impressive. It's got some pretty nice volume. But yeah, it looks like it is screaming for a correction, especially if Bitcoin does start correcting right now. Then yeah, we will be seeing those altcoins correcting also, especially looking at the Bitcoin dominance, ready for pumpy action. Bitcoin dominance after this huge correction, it looks like it is ready for some pumpy action. Let's take a look. I would be surprised if we do break this support on the Bitcoin dominance, then, you know, it looks like we could be heading much lower on the Bitcoin dominance. This means that it will be a failed breakout. This has potentially been a failed breakout, not managing to get above the last lower high from this pattern, which is crucial for a confirmed breakout. And if it does come lower, which I do not think is gonna be the case, it's gonna be altcoin party, guys. It will be altcoin party in the immediate short term. So let's take a look at Shiba Inu right now here for someone in the comment section. Shiba Inu. Major pump also on Shiba Inu. Is this a good shorting level? It probably is. It probably is. And I'm going to explain right away. I'm going to explain right away why this could be a shorting level on Shiba Inu. I mean, these altcoins, stay cautious. They are extremely volatile. We actually got insanely supported from the large consolidation that we did have back in July, August. As you can see here, large consolidation right there. This has created a huge amount of volume. It's created a big level. Most of this was accumulation levels. So I think that, you know, most of the people, you know, don't want, okay, especially the ones that have been buying at this level, unless you have been selling here aggressively, they do not want the price of Shiba Inu to drop below the summer 2021 area. We've got big volume here on the VPVR, and this is why this level is actually reacting. We are reacting at this level, one bounce here, one bounce there. So let's just analyze the situation here on Shiba Inu. You know, is this a major shorting opportunity? Of course, we want to short those kind of pumps and exhaustions and reactions at big resistance levels, and we want to long at support always. Now, on the 4-hourly chart, this is what is happening right now on Shiba Inu. We created a kind of a descending triangle right there, right? Where you are creating these lower highs, right there, lower highs. You got a bit of volatility, but the 4-hourly consolidation is at this level. You can see it on the candles. This is just noise. This is just noise right over here. You need to get this off the chart and look at this. That's a big consolidation. So this is the strong level, not this one. This one right over here. The wicks are just noise. It is just massive volatility. And where the price consolidate is where you do have the base, where you do have a strong respected level. Currently, we are hitting this range. I would wait for the next coming hours to see how we react at this level. If you start making this kind of consolidation, this kind of reaction at this level, you can perfectly assume that this is going to come back down, okay? And I would say at least to that 618 level from the pump, where it's always a good take profit area for me, all right? From the big massive pump right there, you know, this 618, a little bit of more confluence, not only Fibonacci level right over here. So even above the 618, just at the 50, in between 50%, 618, it would be a good zone, okay? If we do get that reaction here on Shiba Inu at these levels, at these current levels, next coming hours, because this could actually start doing this, right? This could still continue back up. If you're doing that, then this zone here will very, very likely turn into some pretty nice support, okay? On the VPVR on Shiba Inu, look at this. We got the red horizontal line here, giving us the strongest point of control from the volume traded the last 2 months. And what we can see here is, you know, the red horizontal line is giving us that big support level, that big base here. Look at this, where we have been having major bounces on Shiba Inu. It's a big zone. So if we do not get rejected from this zone and start pumping like crazy, this would be the area number 2 to actually, you know, risk a shorting opportunity. The biggest point of control, which is the point 0.000011 here. It's the 1-1 level. We're currently at the 10 level. If we do hit the 1167 here on Shiba Inu, big zone where the price could get rejection, and you could have very good opportunities, guys, if you are quick on the chart, getting in, getting out. Okay, there are some big zones here where you are very likely going to get those bounces. I would be waiting patiently here. This is still inside a big major pump. If you shorting here, you are fighting a big aggressive pump. Do you want to do that? Absolutely not. The same as longing a big major dump. You do not want to do that because you don't really know, you know, if it's going to stop there. It should stop at this range, but this is still very aggressive. So we do have that aggressive move up. You could fight here a potential short without waiting for the consolidation, because what usually happens when you do hit these big major zones is that you wick it and you dump it and you don't get a large consolidation. But this does look like that this level could get that big resistance. Looking at Shiba Inu on the 4 hourly, and definitely you could, you know, make some huge gains with this price action to the downside, at least from level to level, right? You're looking to trade level to level for those gains. Big level here on Shiba Inu, and you are looking to trade level to level. If we do consolidate here in the next coming hours, it might be a good shorting opportunity. Right, let's take a look at the rest of the comment section. Thanks, Andy, for good technical analysis. You're very welcome. It's just nice, easy to understand technical analysis, not too complicated, not taking, you know, too much indicators on VPVR, level to level, levels that are respected on the chart, and we can prove that, where we could potentially find those opportunities, guys, to make some gains. Sol bottom price is $20, still possible for Solana. Price $20, still possible for Solana, absolutely. So Shiba is the future. Shiba Inu is the future. Well, yeah, if you think so, I think Bitcoin is the future. How about GMT? Absolutely. Let's take a look at GMT right away. GMT. I think I had GMT here ready also to take a look at, because it is hitting a major resistance right now. GMT. where we do have the resistance trend line here from these lower highs. As you can see right over here, we're just about hitting this level. So the trend is still pretty aggressive to the downside here on GMT. GMT is pretty aggressive to the downside. Big lower highs, right? Resistance trend line. We are currently hitting that major level. Now, something very similar to the crypto that we've just taken a look at. We are currently at resistance right now. Okay, we are getting a reaction from this support turning into resistance. We've got the lower high trend line here also from these lower highs, as you can see. So it's a major zone where the price could have a leg down right now. But what if we do get that volatility? What if we do get a leg up here? It is very likely that we will be getting rejected from this strong level. What level? The exact $1. The $1 level, where we do have the largest consolidation here, the biggest spike on the VPVR. We are currently hitting the 618 zone from this drop. Okay, from this consolidation drop, we are hitting the 618 right now. So a lot of confluence here, a lot of possibilities on GMT getting a retracement from this range, getting resistance right now and actually coming back down. Very possible. Remember guys, we are in a very aggressive downtrend. I know there's a lot of people screaming that bottom is in. Now everything's extremely bullish. Let's calm down a little bit. We are still in a pretty aggressive downtrend. Let's not get hyped too much. I actually want to ask something, okay, here on the community. I just wanted to point out here on GMT before I ask the question, if GMT does manage to spike up here in the next coming hours, this is a very strong level where it can get rejected, the $1 range, okay? $1 range, we will be getting a bunch of liquidity from this high, big spike on the VPVR, and very likely just gaining these highs to actually correct, okay? This is a very strong zone. I would be more interested in shorting if we do pump here, shorting this range for a correction on GMT. And if we take a look at the next major fib level to take a look at would be this spike over here to the lows. You also looking for that 618. You got the 618 exactly at this level, so that adds up confluence. You got this spike and this spike to take a look at fib levels to the lows. From this one to this one, you got the 618 major level. You got the 50% also here with a little bit of support, where you could get also that reaction. Even better one is the 618 here, where we have the biggest point of control. That would give you the highest probability trade right there, in my opinion. That $1 range, very high probability trade to short. 500 people watching. Absolutely crush that like button, guys, on your way in. Okay, people that have been looking at the live stream for the next 10 minutes, absolutely destroy that like button here, guys, for the algorithm. And I want to ask you guys, will Bitcoin go to 12k? No, will Bitcoin drop? No, what can I ask the community? Is the bottom in? Is the bottom in for Bitcoin? Let me ask the community, because I am seeing a lot of influencers, a lot of people, analysts, and bottom is in. This indicators has always shown the bottom. What do you guys think? Is bottom in for Bitcoin? Let me know right away. Waves is pumping up. Yeah, Waves is looking pretty crazy. Waves has been having some crazy bullish momentum, but like I said, we are hitting a pretty strong resistance level. We are hitting the 382 from this drop right now, getting that kind of reaction here, as you can see. Stay cautious. Best level here on Waves to short would be the 50% Fibonacci from this drop. Okay, you got the high and the low on Waves right there. This big major drop, you're getting hit by the 382. It's pretty cool. I've just shown you these Fibonacci levels. Look how well they are being respected. Let's take a look here. Let's just zoom in on the chart. on waves right now. Let me just get this fib level at the exact range. Right over here, the 0.23 consolidation. We did get a little consolidation right there. We're hitting the 382, which has had a major consolidation. Also, a small one right over here on the 1 hourly. And we are just getting that right now. We're getting a reaction from this range. If it does come down, level where we could bounce on waves is the $5.90, because we've got consolidations there. It is the 0.236 Fibonacci level from the highs to the lows, getting respected from range to range. There are some major opportunities there to make some gains on waves. Anyway, let's take a look. Andy is always handsome, even though he doesn't take a shower. Do I look that dirty? Can you really notice it that I haven't had a shower for the last couple of weeks? Am I that dirty? Anyway, moving on. Bottom will be in before 2024 election. Absolutely, I also think that. How long waves will pump up to which level? Well, we're already getting a big resistance level. So, you know, we might be getting rejected from this range. You know, it's all up to you. We don't really know where it can go up to. What we can take a look is, you know, level to level. And we are actually, you know, I think the rejection here on waves all the way down to $5.90, which is the 0.236. And also big consolidation here on waves on the 30th of May. We had that consolidation. We had a consolidation on the 12th of May here also. So, you know, if we do correct down to this range, you could get a bounce from this level also. Resistance, support. Even better would be the 50% Fibonacci at the $7.90 from this major drop on waves. Okay, that would be the ideal scenario. I'm looking always for the highest probability trades, of course, and you know, this would be insanely highly probable if we do hit that 50% Fibonacci retracement from this major drop. Okay, it's very likely going to get a rejection. We've got big spikes here as resistance, big spikes as support, as you can see on the chart. Big consolidation level, and it's also the 50% Fibonacci from this major drop of retracement, and you can trade that level to level. What do I mean by level to level? Well, good level here if you are shorting 50%. If you do reach that $7.90 on waves, you're shorting, you know, you take profits from zones, okay, where you could get that big bounce. So the 382 would be another zone. You can see it here, very much respected level right there. So if you do get that leg up and short this, you know, it's definitely a major level, the $7 range. So from $7.90 to $7 area is a potential quick trade there. It might be a scalp, it might be a day trade. So yeah, let's scroll down here through the comment section. Sold below $20 possibly. Let's take a look at Solana. Why not? And I'm going to take a look at the poll right away. Let's take a look. What is the bottom in for Bitcoin? Wow, 77% of people say no. Okay, cool. A lot of people bearish still. A lot of people bearish. 77% of people say no. So lower is coming. Is lower coming? Are we going to lower levels for Bitcoin? Solana. What's happened with Solana right now is pretty impressive. We've actually broke this resistance trend line from these aggressive low highs. If I zoom out on the 4 hourly chart, it looks pretty good. We created a pretty nice double bottom right there and breaking major resistance zones. We talked about this being a beautiful shorting opportunity. $35 reached here on the 16th of June, okay, just about 4 or 5 days ago, getting that big resistance. Now, of course, this was a very fast move, fast trade. On the 1 hourly, you did get a small reaction. You can see it right there, but that was a beautiful shorting opportunity on Solana. So what are the trades now for Solana? If we take a look at the 4 hourly, major levels of rejection on Solana. So you might think, okay, we are bullish. Shall we long? Well, if you are longing here on Solana, you're longing at the very top of a trend. An aggressive correction could happen. If we continue pumping on Solana, the $40, $41 area, I think is a very, very strong level here. You do have a pretty nice spike on the VPVR also, as you can see on the chart. So you do have these strongest mountains on the VPVR right now. So this one right over here will very, very likely get some kind of reaction here and get rejected, potentially to continue back up. But breaking the $35, this is not for me a solid breakout. This could easily be a fake out, continue back down. I want to see a big solid move to the upside, and then once you come down, you could be looking for those bounces, all right, on these major support levels. Still not a solid breakout. I would be more interested in shorting the $40 range, or actually long in here the pullback if we do continue back up right now, to hit that $40. We start consolidating here a little bit. This will be looking dangerous. It might be a big massive fake out from this $35 range. Let it continue more up, let it go up. Once it comes down, then you could be looking for that, you know, potential higher low continuation to the upside. This was a fake out for a liquidity grab. Yeah, I mean, I'm a little bit bearish at this zone. We are hitting a major resistance. We're just there. We are just lying there. We are hitting the resistance from this uptrend. Okay, these ascending channels are usually, you know, bearish. Descending channels are usually bullish. You finally get that kind of momentum to the upside. This is usually looking at probabilities, of course. Can this absolutely break out from this zone? Absolutely, guys. You know, absolutely. I think highest probability trade here on Bitcoin would be having that leg up to that 22.7, 22.8, where you could get that big rejection. If we do consolidate at this level, I would be very much interested in shorting Bitcoin. It does have that leg up to 22.7, 22.8, and consolidate at that region. Local bottom is in. 10K is not off the table for later on this year. 10K, yeah, about 12K. 12K is my kind of extremely bearish. If we go to 12K, of course, we can wick down to down to 10K levels. I just want to take a look at the Bitcoin price here on the weekly and show you on the 3-day chart, and just show you guys how, you know, it's a very strong level. Okay, I'm not sure if we hit 12K, we could get that volatility and hit 10K. Of course, we're still very far away. You know, it's 50%, almost 50% of Bitcoin's value from this moment, and we have been dropping very much, guys. So we can expect those bigger relief rallies, of course. But 12K, you know, I think everybody wants to buy Bitcoin at 10K levels. Everybody wants Bitcoin at 12K, 10K, 12K. So everybody wants that. Is it going to come? You know, I'm already buying up because I know how this game works. You know, get a lot of people extremely bearish, too many people calling for 10K levels. I'm already buying up, guys. When I see this, you know, it's like over here when you see too many, you know, the laser eyes, too many people calling for 100K. I should have sold some more of my portfolio, but that's when you need to be really cautious. Too much people entering the crypto space, wanting to get rich, you know, laser eyes everywhere on Twitter, 100K on the way. A lot of influencers, you know, talking about, you know, including myself, you know, 100K will be coming, you know, before the end of the year, when you are hitting, you know, these crazy prices, hitting all-time high in November. You know, this is it. And no, it did not happen. Well, the kind of same sentiment, but on the other side, on the bearish side, where a lot of people are talking about 10k levels in the next coming months. I do see a little bit of sideways action, bearish momentum, but you know, what if we do not hit 12k? What if we don't hit 10k? I will be leaving some dollars on the sidelines to buy up at 10k, but I'm dollar cost averaging in, no doubt. These are dollar cost averaging in levels. Every single week I buy some Bitcoin. Yeah, I mean, this is the thing. It will be very, very funny if, you know, we actually don't successfully break down 19k, hitting 17k, hitting 16k with a little bit of volatility, having that kind of accumulation moment, kind of scenario, right, for the next coming months, and then start pumping in mid 2023 and then come back down again. Okay, everybody thinking that we are going to go lower and create like a massive big double bottom scenario and start pumping like crazy in 2024, and people actually, you know, waiting for that 12k level. This is why I will be dollar cost averaging, you know, in between these price levels for the next coming months. And I think, you know, a lot of people are going to miss out. A lot of people are going to miss out. When to short Matic? Let's take a look here. I got someone. When to short Matic? Can I suggest any resistance? Let's take a look at Matic Network. Absolutely, why not? Let's take a look at Matic. Mark Dirch, thank you very much for joining the live stream. Also, my other moderators such as Seb. We did have Joseph here also. Joseph, thanks for joining. Moderators always giving massive support to the channel. Right, let's take a look. Let's take a look at Matic Network. Zoom out. Incredible layer 2 project for the Ethereum network. This is no doubt in my mind that this is going to do well. This Matic will be doing well in the next run. Okay, it will be a survivor, such as many other layer 2s, such as, you know, if you want very high risk, high reward, you want to check out some other layer 2s such as Metis. I mean, Metis is an insane layer 2 solution. It is kind of finding a local bottom at this moment. I mean, it's going absolutely flat right now, and this is the moment you want to be bullish. When a price asset, and I think it's an incredible project, layer 2 solution for the Ethereum network, this is flattening out. This means that the selling pressure is getting exhausted. Metis DAO, I think it's a good one in my opinion. Matic Network. Matic Network has hit one of the strongest levels here on the point of control. As you can see, big consolidation we had in March, April, May of 2021. Okay, not May absolutely skyrocketed, but big consolidation for 2 months, big spike on the VPBR. This is why we are getting this reaction. This is why this is holding the range. This level is holding for Matic. And you are asking me, you know, what is a good level of to short, right? I'm not going to tell you where to short, but I can tell you what big resistance we do have for Matic. And I think it's, you know, pretty simple here just by looking at this chart. You know, we got this low area that we did create in the summer of 2021 in July, the ultimate low. Getting that consolidation at this level, if we do see Matic very likely coming up to this range, we are potentially going to get rejected from this zone. What zone is this? This is exactly the 60-65 cent zone. Okay, if you do start getting that consolidation at this range, you are potentially going to get rejected to retest the lows on Matic. Like I said, in a bear market, you very likely are going to retest the lows several times. You do retest the lows several times because you want kind of sideways action. Of course, you could get big relief pumps, but only to come back down and retest the lows. You kind of get double bottom, triple bottoms a lot, okay, and large consolidations in a boring bear market, okay, especially at the very end of a potential major trend. So this low hasn't been retested, so asking yourself a good resistance zone to short is, I think it's, you know, pretty smart, pretty aggressive trend to the downside. So we want to go with the trend, of course. Trend is your friend till the end. And looking at the last couple of weeks on Matic, we can see, you know, this spike on the VPVR is because of this volume created, and this mountain on the VPVR because of this price action. So the value area low from this level is very, very likely going to get some kind of rejection. If Matic does manage to come up all the way up here to this 57-cent range, it's a major zone where we could get that first rejection on Matic. We take a look at fib levels, it must be the 0.78, just about. 618 is very low. Yeah, big zone here on Matic would be in between 50%, 50 cents, sorry, and 55 cents. We take a look at Fibonacci from this high to the low. Yeah, 618 also. We got the big bounce here that we did have on Matic. This is also a level to take a look at Fibonacci from this drop over here. You got this spike and this spike to take a look at fib levels. If you do get up here to that 53, 58 zone, you are very likely going to get this area a consolidation and a potential rejection on Matic to continue back down. Big spike on the VPVR level, value area low, big support level that will be turning likely into resistance. So yeah, that's what I can see here for Matic. Of course, this is if Bitcoin doesn't continue to the downside right now. Because if Bitcoin rolls down, we've got the Bitcoin dominance pumping. Matic probably won't even reach this level, but it would be in the highest probability zone. That would be a zone where I would be looking for shorting opportunities with high probability. Right, let's take a look. No voice. Somebody saying no voice, just music. Guys, can you hear me? Is the voice okay? I'm just going to check here with my mods. Yeah, I think the voice is good. Hit that like button, 50% on likes. You got that right. Let me just double check here that I'm in the stream still. And my voice, yeah, you can hear me. Everything's cool. Right, let's take a look at next support 20.5k. Next support 20.5k. Yeah, someone asking here. I hear you, says Bufo. Okay, cool. Loud and clear. Okay, cool. Thanks, guys, for confirming. I am in a small short position here on Bitcoin. And I think to explain why we are hitting this resistance from this ascending channel. I think we could see a large corrective move. I don't see this as a legit breakout from this big VPVR level. Yeah, it's not. It does look like a kind of a liquidity grab from these highs, and we could have a little bit of a corrective move here, at least to retest the support of this ascending channel, which would be around about the 20.3, 20.5k levels. I do see a potential corrective move here on Bitcoin to retest this VPVR zone, also the lows right over here. We might be, what is the DXY doing? Is the DXY is having a little bit of a pump right now. Please, you on for a voice check. Can you please look at Jasmine? Yes, I can hear you. Okay, guys, thanks for confirming, because I had someone here in the comment section that he couldn't hear me, so thanks for confirming. Let's take a look at Jasmine right away. Let's take a look at Jasmine. Don't know what's going on with Prime XBT today, but I did close all of my trades on Prime XBT. I had some shorts on oil and natural gas. I took all profits and no trades on Prime XBT. But something that I wanted to point out, that on Prime XBT, you get 7% added to your deposit. Okay, it's one of my favorites to trade other markets such as oil, natural gas, S&P 500. Fees are very cheap for those different assets. And yeah, you get 7% added to your deposit. That's what I wanted to show you, okay? If you use my link in the description, okay, and Bitcoinsensus 50 as the promotion code, up to $7,000, you get 7% added to your deposit on Prime XBT. At this moment, no trades open on Prime XBT, just this trade open on Bitcoin, very small one. I'll probably, you know, wait for a consolidation at this range because we will probably get rejected here. So yeah, let me just scroll down here. At what price did you short it? My entry was at about 21.5 approximately. 21.5. Yeah, just under 21.5. It's a very, very small position. It's not even 1% on my capital. If we do get a little bit of more pumpy action and do get a reaction at this level, okay, if we do get multiple failed attempts, then I think I will be adding to my position. Because this is a, you know, we are hitting resistance levels. I don't see this as a solid breakout, just a little leg up, and we could potentially correct from this zone. Also, like I said, you know, this is kind of, you know, smart money doesn't buy at this kind in an ascending channel at the resistance zone, unless there's a big, massive, you know, whatever happens, and you do get those big, massive pumps. But this is why you should be having, you know, tight stop losses. All right, stop losses at this range, so you are protected basically, just in case you do get a big, massive volatile move. Let's take a look at, is Celsius going down? Very interesting. I'm going to take a look at Jasmine. Is Celsius going down though? Because Celsius did have a pretty aggressive pump the last couple of days. Extremely volatile. You know, there are some fishy things going on with Celsius. You know the deal. Hope you guys are safe. If you do have some, you know, some crypto in Celsius for APIs, okay, maybe staking, yielding. They've been having some issues right now, and yeah, it's extremely volatile. Stay cautious. It has been having some crazy pumps to the upside. Stay cautious with Celsius, guys. It's not decentralized. You're here for decentralization. Let's take a look at Jasmine right away. Wow, well, this didn't play out. We had a potential godly pattern here that did not play out. Jasmine has gone absolutely flat. If you are bullish on a project like this, you know, this is the level. These are the levels that you want to buy, basically. Of course, not telling you to buy, but if you are bullish on Jasmine, yeah, these are the levels you want to scoop up some Jasmine, maybe. It looks like it's having a nice flat level here, and you could get some massive pumpy speculation on Jasmine. You got a double bottom. You got a double bottom inside of a double bottom right there, so you could see some pumpy action on Jasmine. It's running out flat. Yeah, I do not trade these cryptos. I do not trade almost any altcoins, just Ethereum maybe, and some of the large capitalizations. Yeah, 47 million market cap. Stay cautious. This is absolutely massive. Yeah, massive volatility in these cryptos. Stay extremely cautious. Let's take a look at what other crypto I was going to take a look at. Wrecked Puo Chiasm says wrecked. I guess people from Celsius, you mean? Yeah, they have been blocking the transactions. So maybe some people got wrecked with Celsius. Let's take a look here. What's Jasmine? Jasmine is a cryptocurrency. I haven't done much Jasmine coin. I haven't done any research whatsoever on this cryptocurrency. I have no idea what it is, what it does. It runs on the Ethereum blockchain. I have no idea. Pure speculation. It's only 47 million market capitalization. Stay extremely cautious. I think it is on Bybit actually. I think you can trade this on Bybit. Jasmine. Yeah. But stay cautious. These are extremely volatile cryptos. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for looking. You're very welcome, Riri. Trend line is going to hold or break. If it breaks short, trend line is going to break. If it holds, if it breaks short. What trend line? Crow. Let's take a look at Crow right away here. Ape Towel. Let's take a look at Crow here right away. Crow has gone absolutely, insanely to the downside. This is another crypto project that I do think will survive, of course. There's massive marketing. It's a big company that will very likely survive. Okay. I think they got a 20-year contract for the LA arena where the Lakers play. So it's called, crypto.com arena. I think they got a 20-year contract, if I remember. Correct me if I'm wrong. So, it's there. I think it will be a survivor. It's just in a very aggressive downtrend. Will it go back to $1? I think so. In the future, it's very possible. For the moment, aggressively in a downtrend. We can zoom in here on the 4-hourly chart, and it is very possible that we do actually come at least to round about the $16 here. Big move to the downside. I think we are going to have that potential leg up, all depending on what Bitcoin does. If Bitcoin goes down, we were probably just going to go and do a little bit more sideways action, but it will recover at some point, in my opinion, to that 15-cent level. We have a huge gap here on volume. Yeah, not looking too bad. We had some massive bullish divergence. Looking at the RSI right there, this is the moment, really, just couple of days ago, that you need to decide, is this going to get this reversal point where we're creating higher lows on the RSI, lower lows on the price action? You need to think to yourself, right, this is just about to get that bounce. But anyway, I do see Crow getting a larger recovery, very likely in the coming weeks, especially if Bitcoin does behave. Bitcoin needs to behave though. If I do see Bitcoin coming down in the next coming days, I think it's just going to be, the next coming hours and days. I think this is just going to be short term. I think we are going to successfully create a higher low. We are going to create a higher low successfully and continue back up. But then to continue back down, guys, I do see a larger relief rally on Bitcoin in the coming weeks and a lot of sideways action. Hi Andy, do you think if BTC retests the channel, Sol can break its ascending channel before? Do you think if Bitcoin retest the channel, Sol can break its ascending channel before? What ascending channel? On Solana. What ascending channel? I'm not sure. What about Link? We can take a look at Chainlink right away. Why not? Frantiesek, let's take a look at Chainlink. Why not? Right, something curious that I want to, let's zoom out to see where we are. I mean, we can take these trend lines out of the way. Well, no, leave them because they're getting very much respected. I'm going to go through this major support level right now on Chainlink. Chainlink, zooming out a little bit, all right, just to see where we at right now with Chainlink. We need to zoom out to see where we at. We actually lost this low level. Does this mean we're going to continue back down? Well, we have retested the range. as you can see, from the lows created on December, also lows from September, broken down, retested. Now, are we going to create a kind of a double bottom on Chainlink? This is something that we're going to analyze here, zooming in on the price action. But what I want to show you, most importantly, is that we did have a big consolidation on Chainlink back in June, from June of 2019 all the way to June of 2020. Big 1 year consolidation. What happened inside of this consolidation? There was a huge amount of volume, created, a huge amount of money traded at these levels. It started, all the way as low as $1.50 and as high as $5, the value area high from this range on the VPVR. And this is actually where Chainlink is getting that bounce, as you can see, from the highs of 2019 and 2020. If I extend this box, this is exactly where the price action has kind of stopped, right? Hitting that $5, $4.90 approximately here on Chainlink, the lows. Big value area high from the volume traded in 2019 and 2020. This is why you are getting this kind of bounce from this range. So if we zoom in on Chainlink, we do know that this $5 area is extremely strong support. So what has happened right now, also, you did have this very well respected trend line bouncing every single time from the second touch here, as you can see, 3, 4, dipping below here, but managing to hold and consolidate. 5 bounces, and you get that 6th bounce here, as you can see, and you are forming a kind of a double bottom scenario. So you can expect Chainlink to get a little bit of more price momentum to the upside. And let me just zoom in here on Chainlink. Yeah, only if Bitcoin behaves. I do think that, this $5 area, high $4 range could be the lows for Chainlink. I don't think Chainlink will go to $1 or $2. We're very close to the bottom. I wouldn't say this is the bottom. I would say that we are close to it, and we are going to see a lot of sideways action on Chainlink. Yeah, I don't do short-term analysis on Chainlink. Not going to do short-term analysis. Just looking at the next coming months. We have huge level here on the VPVR in between $1.50 and $5. And I think, if we do dip below $5, it won't be for long. It won't be for long. We'll be holding that range very well. That's just my opinion here on Chainlink. It's just a very solid level. That $5 level is very solid. Looking at the VPVR, we had over a year here of consolidation. The resistance being that $5 range, maybe a couple of dips here, all depending on Bitcoin, of course. If Bitcoin does drop below $19,000 in the next coming, couple of, I'm not sure when it's going to be at, but if it does drop below $19,000, then of course Chainlink will be dipping below $5, but not going to $1, $1.50. If I see Chainlink at $4, I will be adding up to my Chainlink portfolio. Even though I have an insane bag. Press popcorn for bottom is in, says Bahibav. Yeah, this is it. Well, we've got people saying that the bottom is in. We have a lot of influencers, a lot of analysts as well saying that the bottom is in for Bitcoin, with all of these on-chain data, bottom indicators, right, where we are at extreme oversold territory. Fear and greed index is, at ultimate low levels. Okay, if we take a look at the last, 5 years, I think approximately from 2018, 4 years, fear and greed index is at ultimate low levels. Okay, we haven't been hardly ever at these levels since 2018. We got the C19 event here. Of course, we went at extreme fear, and we were there for a few weeks till we actually had a massive recovery. So we are at these levels right now. So we have some different indicators of people, bottom is in, also some on-chain data. We can see the miners, I think, Bitcoin miners are not selling Bitcoin. This is also a small sign that you could see, see some bullish momentum on Bitcoin, because also Bitcoin miners, they need to pay for electricity, renting or whatever. And they do not want to sell their hard worked, mined Bitcoin that has been costing a lot of electricity at these levels, and they save up. They do not sell, and this is a good also for not having too much selling pressure. I was 20 minutes younger before Andy started to analyze Chainlink. Yeah, sorry, a little bit too long there. Ape, let's take a look at ApeCoin right away. Let's take a look at ApeCoin straight away, guys. Why not? I got some people here asking for ApeCoin. Let's take a look at ApeCoin right away and see what's going on. Right, I got this Fibonacci level here for some reason. From this high, let's zoom out here 1 second on ApeCoin right away, and I'm gonna go through. Right, yeah, okay, so ApeCoin right over here, we did have this high to this low. This is why I got this Fibonacci level, and this is why we are getting this reaction from this 382, from this high to the low, hitting the 382. Yeah, ideal scenario on ApeCoin. I mean, this cryptocurrency, let me just get Fibonacci out of the way, got absolutely crushed, absolutely insanely crushed. If we do come up to this level, this would be the highest probability level where we could get that rejection at the $5.40, approximately $5.40, $5.50. If we do get that volatility coming up on ApeCoin at this level and start getting that reaction, getting a consolidation. What do I mean as a reaction? Well, you want to see like a consolidation, right, at a major level. Look at seeing that the bulls cannot push higher, and then of course the demand is going to go low, and then you are probably going to see that selling pressure, of course. And this is the best zone, in my opinion, from this high of the drop to the low. You are looking for that 50% 618 Fibonacci level, hitting bigger zones, of resistance. You got the lows created from May, and you also got the low base here, which is at the 618. So if you do get that volatility at this range and start having this kind of price action in the coming days, that will be the signal to actually, saying this is very likely going to get rejected. This is the shorting level. Let's go with the trend. Trend is aggressively to the downside. So 14K is next, says Puwokiasm. Maybe so. Love these live streams, says Connor Ward. Thank you very much. I am going to try and do another live stream tonight, guys. I'm trying to do another live stream tonight. Let's hope so. Or a daily update. 2 videos coming tomorrow, no doubt. Doing full analysis on Bitcoin, taking a look at the highest probability levels for potential trades, keeping it straight to the point. I know that this week people have been preferring, people are preferring live streams, but I will be doing a daily update, see if that performs well. 10-12 minute video to see what is happening. Is the DXY, I got someone here in the comment section, Andy, DXY breakout trend line. Let's take a look at DXY breakout trend line. Is it a lower high trend line? So you're saying from lower highs? Probably this. DXY breakout trend line, someone saying in the comment section. I guess it's this lower high trend line, and we are going to see a little bit of bullish momentum to come and retest these highs again. Probably yes. This is not going to be looking good for Bitcoin if that does happen. If we do, there's another scenario here on the DXY where we do actually, we start pumping, we retest this resistance level, and break it, and maybe continue to the upside in the next couple of weeks to hit again this major resistance trend line that was heavy support from the higher lows. Very much respected here with this large consolidation that we just had a few days ago. Is DXY on Bybit? I want to short it. Yes, no, it is not. It is not. We have been waiting for you all this day long, says Naughty Witty. Yeah, today was a little bit of a late live stream. Yeah, had some stuff to do. Sorry, guys. I am going to look to do another live stream, okay? I am slightly bearish on Bitcoin, okay? Slightly bearish from Bitcoin at these levels. I'm going to be protecting my position if we start dropping from this range. I do think that we could come down to at least to retest the 20.3, 20.4k levels. Potentially, this has been a kind of a liquidity grab right there. Gaining these highs, getting resistance from this trend line, this ascending channel, sorry. Low range of the channel can be retested maybe in the next coming hours between today and tomorrow. Obviously, you know, do not risk too much. Good risk management. Nice move to the downside, you know, at least a 3-to-1 trade. I do see us retesting. And now, why would I be taking profits at this zone at the 20.3, 20.4? The reason why I'll be taking profits is because it's a big support level. This 20.4, 20.5. We do get that kind of volatility at this range. It's a level, okay, big spike on the VPVR. We are above it, could react as support and could have some more bullish momentum. So yeah, not much to add on here, guys. Stay cautious with trading. Check out the bonuses down below. On Bybit, you do have an insane bonus, okay, up to $4,050 worth of bonus. And also on Prime XBT, you also get 7% added to your deposit. I got both full video tutorials to learn how to use these platforms, guys. If you are interested in trading cryptocurrency, no KYC is required, okay? And also take a look at the Bitcoinsensus website if you are interested in news, okay, regarding cryptocurrency, technical analysis ideas, okay, Bitcoin, how to buy Bitcoin. You have price predictions also. Check it out, guys, because down below you have the website link. It is totally free information. Elon Musk buys more Dogecoin despite its price movement. Take a look at this latest article on Dogecoin on the Bitcoinsensus website, guys. I will be doing another live stream tonight. I'm going to focus to do another live stream tonight, guys. And if it's not done tonight, tomorrow is going to be a video update and a live stream to take a look at those potential trading opportunities. Stay safe with your trading, tight stop losses. Don't risk more than you're willing to lose. 1, 2, 3% of your capital at the most, guys. Don't get wrecked. And I will see you in the next one.